I found out my husband was cheating on me when he got arrested for disturbing the peace, after he got into a very public fight with his affair partner. Now he's more upset she found out he's married, than that our family has been torn apart. I'm 34. My husband is 38 and we have 3 children together, 6, 4, and 8 months. Early this morning, I got a phone call from a police station in a neighboring town that my husband has been arrested. I needed to go pay and get him out. I was completely shocked. When I asked them what was going on, they said he got arrested for disturbing the peace, after getting into an unreasonably loud verbal altercation with someone in a residential neighborhood, and not stopping even after the police got there. My first thought was that this wasn't my husband because my husband has never been a confrontational person at all. He's never gotten arrested before. And as far as I knew, he was working an overnight shift. But they insisted it was him, so I woke up our kids, packed them into the car, and went down to see what the hell was going on. When they went to get him, he was incredibly irritated. He didn't answer any questions. He said he didn't want to talk there, and then when we got to the car he insisted on driving, and told me to sit in the back to try to get the kids to go to sleep for the trip. They were all out of sorts because they were tired, confused, and not used to seeing their dad act so aggravated. By the time we got home and all of the kids were back asleep, it was about 6 a.m. and this entire time he had been texting someone. So I finally just told him to tell me what the hell was going on. And who the person he was fighting with, and why he had lied about being at work. First, he told me a story that he had driven his coworker home after the coworker had gotten sick. And he had gotten into a fight with a coworker's girlfriend, because she had thought my husband was lying to cover for his coworker. But the story seemed fishy and there was a lot of it that didn't make sense. But he was amending it the more he told it, so he was clearly making it up on the spot. And the whole time he was still getting texts on his phone. So I told him to show me who was texting and he refused. So I told him to tell me the real story. And eventually he admitted he was cheating on me, and he has been for a while. And last night, his other woman found out he was married and they got into a huge argument. I finally looked at his phone and saw what he had been texting the entire time. He was texting her, begging her for forgiveness. Telling her that he was going to leave me. He always planned on leaving me from the moment he fell in love with her. He was going to tell her, but he had wanted to wait until he had an apartment closer to her setup, so he could show her he was serious. The entire night he didn't once say sorry to me or try to work things out. Today, he left for work after I found everything out and has only texted me, working late. I know our relationship is over. I just wish he would have tried to at least fight for his family. It's like he doesn't even care what this is going to put our kids through. I don't know what advice I'm looking for, to be honest. Anything, I guess.